For 20 years, Mr. and Mrs. Boku lived in silence, pain, and constant fights. Every morning in their small house in Kaduna began with tension. Mrs. Boku would sit outside watching neighborhood children run across the compound, while mothers called them home for dinner. Each laugh pierced her heart. At first, she blamed herself, but as the years passed, the blame turned into anger. "You don't care anymore," she shouted one evening. Mr. Boku slammed the table. "And you think this pain is only yours?" The room fell silent. Their marriage had slowly become a battlefield. Whenever they attended weddings, people whispered behind their backs, 20 years? Still no child?" Some blamed Mrs. Boku. Others secretly blamed Mr. Boku. The pressure from family became unbearable. They tried herbs, night vigils, traditional healers, fasting. Nothing changed. Over time, the disappointment poisoned their love. Simple conversations became arguments. One hot afternoon, their shouting became so loud that their neighbor, Mama Grace, rushed into the compound. "What is happening here again?" she asked firmly. Mrs. Boku burst into tears. "I'm tired. 20 years of shame." Mr. Boku looked away angrily. Mama Grace sat quietly between them. Then she spoke softly. "My children, what if the problem is not spiritual? What if it is medical?" The couple looked at each other silently. She continued, "You have prayed enough. Now let doctors check what is happening inside your bodies." A week later, though nervous and ashamed, Mr. and Mrs. Boku visited a fertility clinic in Abuja. Inside the hospital, the doctor listened carefully to their story. After several tests, the doctor called them back for the results. What they heard changed everything. The doctor explained that 5 important hormones had silently affected their fertility for years. First was FSH, known as follicle-stimulating hormone. Mrs. Boku's FSH levels were too low, meaning her eggs were not developing properly every month. Second was luteinizing hormone. Without proper luteinizing hormone balance, ovulation became irregular. Some months her body released no egg at all. Mrs. Boku stared at the floor in shock. For years, she thought she was simply unlucky. Then came progesterone. The doctor explained that progesterone prepares the womb for pregnancy. Her levels were too low to support implantation after ovulation. Mr. Boku slowly held his wife's hand. But the surprise came when the doctor turned toward him. But because they finally understood that infertility was not a curse and fighting each other could never solve a medical problem that needed understanding, testing, and treatment. This is a dramatized educational story. For personal health concerns, speak with a qualified healthcare provider.